Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you Sunday, June the 25th. The year's 2023. Let's talk trading. Weekly open and gap. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And let's see, this is the last week of trading in the month of June. So let's make sure we have our risk management in place so we don't lose any more than we want to lose on any one single trade. Taking a quick look at the weekly dashboard, there's a few pairs that still haven't filled that weekly open gap. The pound gap down, and it filled it. We zoom out to the month. You can see we're 117 pips off the monthly high, 363 off the low, and we're 292 above the open. We're putting in the opening range for the week, and we are way above the opening range for the month by 193 pips at the moment. For the year, we're 643 pips above that yearly open, still above last month's high, and we're 116 off the yearly high and a whopping 930 pips off the yearly low from 1, 2, 3 months ago. Okay, inside bar, the daily is above us, the weekly is below us. We might be hitting one of those lines sometime today. Wouldn't surprise me. And speaking of inside bar action, there's a handful of trades to be had out there if you like those trades on various pairs. Okay, we are 7 hours into the trading day, and as far as range goes, no pairs are over 100 pips in range. The buy zone, we gap down, so of course we want to look for that gap to fill, which it did, and we're above the buy zone. Range is too low for rats, so not looking for any reversals at the moment. Okay, if we get near the pivot, the bias is short, though Bambino flex indicators calling for a long. We've taken out the daily pivot. We've gotten close to the weekly, only missed it by 8 pips. And as far as the monthly, we took that out a long time ago. In and out of the previous day's lower wick zone. And last week, once again, we only had 154 pips in range. There's an inside bar on the weekly. Which, wait a second, that makes me think about something. Yeah, oh, okay, we are definitely in that inside bar. I read that wrong. This is the low. So we're in that weekly inside bar, so look for a breakout to the south at 2683. So we'll just have to wait and see if we can catch that break. Either of these breaks should prove to be profitable, especially because the previous week was an inside bar, something to look forward to. As far as the price action, simple. You can see here, not much trading range on the H1. We've had a few over 10, but just not conducive for trading at this time. You can see here that gap down and it went up, and it looks like it's basically channeling between about 35 and 30. But it takes, and these are 5-minute candles here, so you can see it'd take almost a half an hour just to pick up 5 pips. For some people, that's okay, but some of us we like to make our pips a little bit quicker if at all possible. Okay, the range hasn't been pushed because we still have an inside bar, so we'll have to wait and see if we get any movement there. Trade reminder, we're still above that monthly upper wick zone from the previous month, so that's a number that I would say is kind of important. The high was 126.79, so if price breaks below that, look for a short. And then it might also reverse out. So once again, we get in that wick zone, we just trade the breakout of the wick zone. And we saw that on the weekly. This was an inside bar. So look to short here at 26.83. On the daily, we just probably will just play the pivots. So far, we had a missed pivot from Friday. We haven't hit the pivot today, so look to see if those pivots can get taken out, and then price might just reverse right off of them. And if I sound funny, it's because my allergies have kicked in. Let's see, as far as the week coming up, I don't think there's, well, it's the ending week of the month. I didn't really see any news to be concerned about. So, but if there is something that pops up, of course you have to trade accordingly and react accordingly. Let's see, I don't think I got any questions over the weekend, so I guess everybody is understanding some of the things we presented. And I did ask for some comments, haven't seen many, so traders, let's engage. So, as I mentioned, there's not much happening right now, so I think what I'll do is I'll just end today's video a little bit early. And when you come back to trade, always remember and never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.